the Pod Network Entertainment.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, our musical guest, Samuel E. Wright. The seaweed is always greener in someone else's
Sebastian.
lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake.
That is a big mistake.
Just look at the world around you. Right here
on the
the
ocean floor.
floor. Such wonderful things
Such
around
wonderful
you.
things around you.
What more is you looking for?
What
Under
more?
the sea. Under the sea. Ano nangyari sa'yo?
In-allergy ako sa pangit kumanta eh.
Oh, meron pa ako isa. Wait.
Okay.
Our very special musical guest. I don't know who sang this, but it's a very popular Christmas song.
Okay.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Let it snow?
Yeah. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. You know why?
Why?
Bakit? Ano ba? Pag may snow, ang damig. Ang damig-damig.
Oh, God. Can we... Okay, so FYI, for the people who are listening out there, we record this
Yes.
essentially at the start of my day.
Okay.
Can we change it to the end of the day para it doesn't affect the rest of my day?
Ano ka ba? Ang ganda kaya. Ang damig. So,
All right. Welcome to Only Fun. His name is Chico Garcia.
but in this case, the fun is only on my side. His
Yep.
name is Gino Quillamor.
It's fun for someone, you know.
At least it's fun for someone.
I know.
Yeah.
But yes, welcome to the show. So you already know what we're going to be talking about. I have no idea why we chose this movie.
Oh, I do. Because when we saw each other, we were like, let's do something stupid.
Yeah. Let's.
And there's a joy. There is a joy.
Yeah, there is. Okay,
in watching, alam mo yung, they're not even targeting to make a good movie. They just want to make it as ridiculous. Alam mo yung isang paligo na lang, Sharknado na siya. Ganun.
Okay, I'll give you a little backstory on this. So we're talking about the Meg 2. What is it called? The Trench. The Trench. God. Whoa. Obviously, it's the second movie in this Meg-filled world with Jason Statham. And I was so surprised because Colleen doesn't like action films, but she loves the ocean. She loves the water.
Mm-hmm.
She loves horror, I guess, or something. So we actually went out of our way. And she barely watches movies in cinemas now because she doesn't want to leave the kids at home or something. But when this came out, as in, and medyo late in the game na, alam mo yung parang it was on its fourth week. So there are barely any cinemas that were showing this already. But she was super game to watch it. She was the one who was like, let's find the movie house and let's watch the Meg. And I'm like, okay, sure, why not? Because I'm a fan of like action in general. I'm a fan of like, not say trash TV, but more of like brainless entertainment. I like brainless entertainment. There are certain moods for it. I feel like everybody should go into a movie house and not expect anything except just sheer entertainment at sometimes. So yeah, we ended up watching in SMBF, which we've never actually watched a movie in before, and we watched this movie. Alam mo, parang ganun siya ka. We went out of our way, usually going out of our normal cinema comfort zones to go to a uncharted mall in terms of cinemas, and we ended up watching it. Alam mo, and I was surprised, and if you're asking me if it was worth it, I don't know. But like, I can't answer that question. Maybe we should have just waited for it to come out on HBO because it's on HBO now. But, no regrets. I watched it nonetheless.
I think that's part of it. When you know that you're entering a shit show. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, parang when you bring your expectations super low,
Yeah.
you're actually like, you know what? Yes, I got what I expected, but I enjoyed the hour and a half that it was just a ridiculous plot with everything about it is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, let me put it this way. I am a big fan of anything shark.
Uh-huh.
You know, so no matter how horrible it is,
Crazy or
like if
dumb
it's
or
about
whatever.
sharks or dinosaurs or that's the side of me that never grew up. It's
Right.
really just a guilty pleasure.
It's
And I
basically
love,
just seeing them on screen. Like you're
yes,
okay now.
I'm not into slasher movies, I'm not into horror movies, pero yung like monsters, alam mo yun, yung
Yeah.
like whether it's a rogue crocodile or like lions in the forest na
Uh-huh.
rogue lions, right? Like anything like creature feature. I love. So
Yeah.
two of the things growing up that I was just so into were sharks and dinosaurs. Syempre, Meg 2 opened up with what? Sharks and
And
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs. Sold.
Like, I was like,
Easy.
sold.
The movie
I mean,
house is like easy as 500 pesos I had to make the day.
exactly. Pero alam mo yung, it got progressively like more and more ridiculous.
Diba? Yeah.
And like I was living for it. Kasi like, you know, they obviously wrote. Tsaka sa akin parang like, too soon. You know, after the whole, remember what's that submersible in real life that like imploded
Oh, right. Yeah.
under the pressure. And then that's basically like, you know.
But okay, you have it. Okay, I'm pretty sure because the Meg 2 released maybe like a month
no,
after
for
that.
sure.
So I'm sure they shot it already
Yeah, pero
beforehand.
gets yung timing ng, diba, there's even a scene there where one of them actually imploded, you know, in their diving suit. So it's just a little crazy like that. Tapos, so obviously you're expecting Sharknado. Yun nga, isang paligo na lang Sharknado na. And then they're in their submersibles only to find out that not only is it like a gajillion miles under the sea, biglang meron ng parang miners, may pirates nang nandun. May base na nandun na. Lord knows how they were able to build it down there with the Megs and everything.
I know.
And then, you know, obviously something goes wrong, you know, and, you know, the submersibles crash. So now they're in their little like pressure suits. Now they're walking on the ocean floor.
Although, to be fair, science-wise, diba, there is less pressure whenever you have a suit on, or there's barely any pressure because it's not a pressurized suit. Para something to that effect. So technically, pwede siya, diba?
Technically.
No, I mean, then, take away the Meg. The Megs and the danger surrounding them.
And then,
for you to get to that depth, kaya naman.
And then, meron pa nung aspect na parang, you know, biglang naging parang Avatar-ish. You know, like when you're walking on the floor and it's like, oh, it's a different world.
Wow,
with
it's a new
different
world in
creatures.
Here.
So may mga ganun pa, di ba? Tapos, so, and then, you know, like they get there and then they're the bad guys. And then there's this like, you know, maybe there's a little bit of science in it, but really?
No.
Like, merong scene doon na, alam mo, we can do this like super spoiler because I don't think people would be like,
people will care.
Why did you tell us what happened?
The plot of the movie.
This Oscar-winning movie. So there's this part there where like, you know, Jason Statham had to like open the latch from outside. Right. Remember, this is like a gajillion miles under the sea.
Miles underwater. Yeah.
And then the science of it all, the girl goes, you know, pressure is about like blah, blah, air. So if you just breathe out all of the air, you can just swim out there under all that pressure, the tons and tons of pressure, and you can swim without a suit on.
Yes. It's a testament to how great of a swimmer Jason Statham's character here is.
I cannot believe that they were trying to pass that off as science. And alam mo yung nag-nosebleed lang siya. Tapos ayun,
So
nakaswim
okay
siya.
na. Tapos
From the
badass
bottom
pa rin
of the
siya.
trench, ha? The
Nanguupak pa rin
trench.
siya. Ganun.
Nakaswimming siya.
As in, mas malalim pa to sa Marianas Trench siya. Ganun levels.
It's so ridiculous. And then, so obviously they made it up and against all odds, forget about logic, forget about, a scientific explanation to how they were able to do what they were able to do. Suddenly, they're like the nearest island to where they escaped from the oil rig where they were.
Yeah.
Happens to be like this wonderful Chinese resort.
Okay. Remember how we've
Fun Island.
We've talked about this before, right? The whole there are only X amount of movies allowed in China. X amount of Hollywood movies allowed in China.
Yeah.
Parang I think if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong with the numbers, but there's something like 10 to 12 movies from Hollywood are shown in China. Now, we all know that historically, if a Hollywood movie is shown in China, no matter how shit of a movie it is, it'll actually make a lot of money.
It'll make a lot of money.
And that's why you have movies like Warcraft, which did horribly in the US, but in China, it made like 500 million. You know what I mean? Just because of the sheer population of China. And then that's why when people started seeing that trend, that's why they would include like either a Chinese producer, a Chinese studio, or a Chinese actor, or an X amount of Chinese actors and actresses or actors, because it kind of bypasses that whole rule of 11 movies, right? So they make, like, The Rock has made so much money out of doing this. So Skyscraper, Transformers has done it.
Yep.
Again, Warcraft has done it. Independence Day, the reboot, they also did it. And The Meg is also doing it now.
As in literally,
they did it with the first Meg also.
Yes, I mean, diba, the lead female there, right? The one who's no longer here, pero pinalitan naman ng ibang Chinese characters. Like, alam mo, like literally that was the first thought that entered my head. Ay, China pa more. Kasi talagang, like, kulang na lang, like, sobrang sip-sip. Yung gets, yung parang, like, there was actual full conversations, a speech in Chinese. Yun nga, I mean, we all know that that's a technique. Kasi nga parang, it's the market that you're going after. Pero, yun nga, so they go to this island na para siyang, I don't know if the island is in China or marami lang Chinese tourists, which is usually the case naman in most tourist destinations.
No,
like
I think that was an island somewhere in China. Because, like, the entire population of the resort, they're all Chinese.
Exactly.
Like, walang. Kasi usually, okay, you go to a resort, maraming Chinese. Pero ito, as in, lahat sila Chinese.
Tapos it's called Fun Island.
Of course, and yes. The most generic, uncreative way to name a resort. Maybe you should call your place that. You know, screw it. Just call it Fun Resort. You know?
Diba? So, alam mo yung...
Panlawan. Diba? Ganda.
Maganda yung Panlawan! Or Palau Fun.
Palau Fun.
Hindi, pero alam mo yun, this one thing just led to another, and then here was
there were dinosaurs again.
Diba? There were dinosaurs again na parang...
Wait, you'll have to remind me because I watched this when it came out in the movies. How the hell did the dinosaurs end up there again?
No, because remember, diba parang dun sa, remember the opening scene where those dinosaurs were the little dinosaurs there eating the carcass. That when the Tyrannosaurus Rex
ate them, and then the Meg
went
ate
there,
the
diba, yung mga those smaller ones started doing it to the ocean, and then the Meg came and they like.
So the small dinosaurs are also from the trench, right?
From the trench. So that's the same reason how the Meg made it to modern times. Apparently, those guys made it too. So think Velociraptors pero in the ocean. Parang
ano yung naisip nila na parang, uy, Barry, bumukas yung gate. Ano? Sunod tayo. Andun si Meg. Tara, samahan natin.
Ganon. Tapos it's so ridiculous na parang like, they tried to find all of these blockbusters So yeah, there's the Meg, and then there's Jurassic Park by putting the dinosaurs in, and then you have that whole Pandora thing underwater. Yung parang like kulang na lang biglang naghintay na ako na may lalabas na Jedi, merong lalabas si Jon Snow,
para
may
sa
dragon.
Ano yung resort dito? Jed's Island Resort.
Jed's!
Yung literal lahat ng characters ng lahat ng favorite movies mo nandun. Hindi siya thematic eh. Kumbaga parang basta sikat siya, ilagay natin sa resort yan. Ganon.
Tsaka alam mo yung naisip ko na parang, okay, sa
It's
The Meg.
the movie equivalent of Jed's Island Resort.
Yung parang like, di ba yung sa first movie, parang, okay, let's talk about Meg, the biggest shark ever. Tapos yung punchline niya that there's an even bigger Meg, right? Di ba sa ending that there's the bigger Meg that dwarfs yung akala natin malaki na. So like, alam mo yun, I can almost imagine the producers na parang, okay, we had 2 Megs. So what do we do with the sequel? Let's have 3 Megs.
Exactly.
Tapos, now that we've had 3 Megs, let's put dinosaurs. And it's like, tapos, no, that's not enough. Let's put a giant freaking octopus.
Ang labo ng octopus. Sobrang out of left field yung octopus.
Diba? Pero I was having so much fun. I was cackling by myself. Literally like, like, alam mo yung nung pinanonood ako kasi it's like, you've got to be kidding me. A giant octopus.
Alam mo yung literal, yung pumatay sa kanila, si Jason Statham na naka-jet ski na may gamit na spear.
Yes, na may explosives. Like, it was the most deliciously ridiculous thing. Alam mo yung feeling ko during filming, tawang-tawa sila Jason Statham sa pinagkagagawa nila. Yung like, alam mo yung off-cam, yung mga
because we're making money. You know?
Yung parang, sige na, kasi sigurado ako pag kumita to, may Meg 3, 4, 5, 6, di ba? And, you know, who knows? Alam mo yung, feeling ko yung next, yung, alam mo ko saan na setting?
Megs in space.
Hindi, sa Alps. Sa Alps. Tapos yung mga tapos yung mga na ano, yung mga na-trap
sila in ice. Tapos it's because of global warming or
global warming. Kasi syempre may ano pa, may global warming message pa. Tapos ilang magme-melt yung mga, tsaka hindi na siya Meg lang. Parang half Meg Rhinoceros Rex. Alam mo yung Meg na may paa?
Or meron ding parang parang mastodon siya pero Meg, so Megastodon.
Tyrannosaurus Meg.
Sure,
I
so
swear,
ridiculous.
like, pero alam mo yung mas ayoko pa yung ibang movies na napanood ko lang na wale. Yung ito kasi it was having fun. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yung it's like hanging out with that
like
friend
na
itself
seriously, yeah.
It's like hanging out with that friend na walang sustansya na puro kalokohan lang yung ginagawa nyo the whole time. Yung ganon, yung parang so I wouldn't say it was a waste of my time. I actually enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it. You got a laugh out of it. Which again goes back to the whole, is a movie bad because of bad writing? Alam mo, parang it's probably not. Because it did its job in entertaining you, which is essentially what they were going for.
You know
I
what?
don't think they made this movie with the purpose of like, oh man, this will be a movie that, you know, people will talk about for the next 10 years. It's a movie that you'll pass from one generation to the next. No, it's not. It's a movie that, like, you know, you use it because you have to kill time, and then, you know, you just need a good laugh, or you need some like blockbuster action scene or whatever.
No. Kaya nila ginawang ganito, kasabaw yung movie. Kasi they made this movie knowing that let's make this movie para may pag-usapan sila Chico and Gino sa OnlyFans. Bagayan natin, levelan natin sila. You know? So alam mo yun, yung parang like, so yeah, I mean like for me talaga, kasi parang, if let's say the filmmakers know what they're doing, mas gusto ko pa yon. You know, like Snakes on a Plane.
Self-aware.
You know, I have a feeling parang it's very that. Yung let's make it ridiculous, you know? Naming a movie Snakes on a Plane, Sharknado. Although kasi Sharknado medyo, I wouldn't count that kasi that's all out parody na siya, di ba?
Parody na siya.
Ito naman, parang it's still passing
meron
itself
pa rin realism of some sort.
Oo. So, pero gets, yung I'm pretty sure they're smart enough to understand what they're doing.
Yeah.
And they know what they're doing. And for me, that's better. More than they're literally trying to make it
But
good.
I
Tapos
just remembered
wale. Mas ayoko pa yun eh.
there was one scene na nagulat ako. Because I mean, obviously, hello, when you're dealing with movies about a shark and like in the water, obviously there's violence and gore to some degree. Pero nagulat ako at what they did to that. I remember there's that girl that like she had a crack on her face mask on her dive suit. Tapos she entered the pressure chamber and then she basically just got like crushed inside her suit. Medyo nagulat ako dun because I don't think I've seen anything as graphic even in the past Meg movies. Like they never naman show na parang I'm missing an arm or whatever. Like they just get swallowed whole or whatever, right? So medyo nagulat ako na parang wow, they actually did that. Like like because that's like I don't know if this was R18 when it came out or something.
Maybe.
Probably
Tapos,
not.
You know, like that's all even like the villains were very comical. Like hindi ako natatakot sa kanila or hindi ako na, you know what I mean?
Hindi ko na maalala sino nga may villain dun. Yung
the girl, well, the girl is the main di ba? Parang siya yung parang the big boss. And then there's the
big boss, the CEO.
There's the goon, di ba? Yung goon the
goon.
Spanish goon.
Right.
Tapos there's the mole, the girl, the blonde girl na
jowa
pala ni goon.
Part of Jason Statham's team.
Alam mo, pag binabalikan natin yung plot, natatawa na naman ako. Kasi
nakagago nakagago.
Sobra siya nakakagago. Pero like, alam mo yung, kunyari,
Nantatado kayo eh.
Kung barkada kayo, watch this together.
Mo kami,
watch this together na with just, I don't know, beer and hot dogs and popcorn. Aliw. Maaaliw kayo kasi like, it's just like ridiculous.
Yeah, but you can watch it. I mean, you don't have to go to the cinema for it anymore because it's not in the cinemas anymore. But you can check it out. It's on HBO Go Asia. Is it HBO Go Asia? Yeah. You can watch it there. If you wanna, again, sometimes you have moods where you don't want to have to think about the plot, and it's funny lang that it's on HBO because you know how HBO is almost always like usually very sensible TV shows,
right?
You know, Succession, Game of Thrones, yung kailangan mo mag-focus. Ito, wala. Alam mo yung kahit gumawa ka ng trabaho mo habang ginagawa mo to, okay lang.
Okay lang.
Hindi naman masyadong crucial yung dialogue. Go lang, panoorin nyo lang siya. But like,
kayo,
yung what it is.
Tipong after that, parang after watching The Meg, mag seafood buffet kayo na parang ganti nyo dun sa mga
or every
mga
time
pinatay ng mga isda.
You can turn it into like a drinking game. You know, you take a shot for every ridiculous thing that happens in the movie, and man, by the end of the movie, you'll probably be drunk. You know?
I mean, I'm pretty sure Jason Statham is like very proud of this movie.
Of course,
to be part of his filmography.
Hello, the guy comes from Expendables.
I know,
the Transporter. You know what I mean? Like, it's part of his charm.
Well, I know his charm even before the movies.
I'm sure you do.
No, remember that diba that
yung Kylie Minogue video ba yun?
That dancing thing that was so
where he was in a
random. Diba like is that Jason Statham? Pero
yep.
Wow.
Yep. Well, he is with a Victoria's Secret model.
I know, right? I was just I was very impressed. So
I'm sure you were.
The
Meg is out of the trench.
That's the biggest shark I've ever seen. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Mommy shark is a coming for you.
Right? But there you go. Hopefully if you like it, you like it. If you don't,
it's okay.
Okay lang. I don't think they feel offended.
I don't think they really care.
Diba? Yun eh. Parang I don't think they'll be offended if you tell them na it was basura. So ako kasi honestly, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
for what it is.
It did its job. Which
Alam
was
ko kasi what I was going in there for. It's the same. It's the same frame of mind. If I were to watch Sharknado, if I were to watch,
it's the whole idea of, you know how either you laugh with me or at me.
Yeah.
But as long as you're laughing, I win. Yun eh. Kumbaga parang for them, that's it.
And I'm pretty sure this is still much better than the other movie that I'm so tempted to watch. Yeah. I don't know if it's in Amazon Prime or HBO Plus, pero lagi lumalabas dun sa mga suggested ko. Jurassic Shark.
Oh my God.
It looks like such a mess. Like I'm pretty sure mas okay naman yung The Meg kesa dun sa
You
Jurassic
know what
Shark.
this kind of reminds me of? Remember how in Zom 100, yung shark na ate like a bunch of zombies, and then eventually the arms and the legs of the zombies came out of the shark. That is the same vibe. The same energy. It's giving that.
It's giving that. And one of these days, I'll probably check out Jurassic Shark. And I'm sure it's going to be such a mess. It will be such a mess.
But yeah, of course, we want to thank our partners, the Pod Network Entertainment. You can check us out on social media. It's at OnlyFunPH, at Chico Garcia for him, at Gino.KillYouMore for me.
All right. So we promise next episode, we'll try to watch something nice.
There you go. We'll see you guys next time.
We'll see ya. Bye.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.